It's 1:30. I can't move on. Empty glass still on the table. I trace the shape with shaking hands. Every word you left behind me, still louder than the band. Told myself I'd be fine, but the night won't lie. Echoes of your goodbye falling harder every time. Can't escape though I try. It keeps replaying in my mind. Echoes of your goodbye. Streetlights flicker on the pavement. I walk alone but see your face. Every step becomes a memory I can't replace. Told myself I'd be fine, but the night won't lie. Echoes of your goodbye falling harder every time. Can't escape though I try. It keeps replaying in my mind. Echoes of your goodbye falling harder every time. Can't escape though I try. It keeps replaying in my mind. Echoes of your goodbye. If I called, would you listen? Would you turn around? Or was I gone already before the sound? Echoes of your goodbye falling harder every time. Can't escape though I try. It keeps replaying in my mind. Echoes of your goodbye falling harder every time. Can't escape though I try. It keeps replaying in my mind. Echoes of your goodbye. It's 1:30. I can't move on. I saw you smile in someone's arms. I said good for you, but blinked too hard. You held her close like I once stood. She touched your face like I once would. She made you laugh, I looked away. I knew that sound from better days. She sees the now, but not the past. She gets the ease I held too fast. But I knew him first, his quiet breaks, his morning thoughts, his smallest stakes. I knew the way he looks when wrong. I kept him soft when things went long. She calls him kind, and so he is, but she won't know the things he missed. He tells her half of who he was. I held the rest before it passed. She holds his hand, I held his fear. She holds his name, I held him near. But I knew him first, his late night doubts, his softer voice when lights went out. I knew the cracks beneath his smile. She sees the part I loved a while. knew him first, not best, not right, but held his storm before his light. She gets the calm, I got the fight. He's smiling now, but I knew that night. We don't wake up in picture frames. We fight about the smallest things, but you always find my hand. Like that alone makes you understand. It's not perfect, but it's real, and every scar just helps it heal. So stay with me anyway, on the good days and the gray. Not 'cause we have to, but we choose to stay. You don't need to fix what isn't broken, just hold my truth like it's been spoken. Some nights feel a little far, but your breath still knows my heart. You see me clear when I fall apart, and stay close when I restart. We've built this home from quiet trust, a kind of love that learns from dust. So stay with me anyway, even when I pull away. And if my voice shakes or hides, you'll know it's me trying to try. You never ran when it got hard, you leaned in with both arms. This isn't luck, this is intent, this is the promise after the rent. So stay with me anyway, not for show, not for praise, just 'cause I'm yours and you are mine. Not by fate, but by design. And if we fall, we'll still remain side by side through joy and strain. You said it's fine, like it was light. But I've been thinking every night. You smiled and turned like nothing changed. But words can bruise without a name. I laughed along to keep the peace, but all I felt was something cease. Did you mean it just that way? Was it easier than what you'd say? Did you mean it when you said you'll find someone better instead. Was it kindness or retreat? Did you know that broke my feet? I tried to move like nothing's done, but every night it pulls my lungs. You said don't cry, it's not that deep, but love like this was never cheap. Did you know what you erased when you called it just a phase? Did you mean it when you said you'll feel lighter in your head? Was it mercy or goodbye? Did you notice I stopped asking why? Ooh. Some things stay, not for long, but the way you spoke still feels wrong. Did you mean it to sound that small? Did you know it said it all? You walked away with words that stayed, and I stayed quiet but still replayed. I hear the clock, it keeps the time. Your jacket still across the chair. I walk around like you're still here. I tell myself I'll let this go, but the weight is heavier each year. I swore that I could move on, but I'm tied to you. I was left behind in motion while you kept running out of sight. Every word I tried to hold fell apart before it could feel right. I was left behind in motion. I trace the steps you used to take. Each corner pulls me back again. I sing the lines, but they don't stay. They vanish quicker than they began. I swore that I could move on, but I'm tied to you. I was left behind in motion while you kept running out of sight. Every word I tried to hold fell apart before it could feel right. I was left behind in motion. Ooh. If I asked, would you remember how it felt that night? Or was I already losing long before goodbye? I was left behind in motion while you kept running out of sight. Every word I tried to hold fell apart before it could feel right. I was left behind in motion. I hear the clock, it keeps the time. If you let me be rain, I'll fall where you go, soft on your shoulders, quiet and slow. I won't ask for sun all the time, just a place to touch your mind. You don't have to promise, just don't run fast. I'll keep in rhythm if you make it last. Let me be rain on your kind of sky. I don't need forever, just one honest try. I'll pour down gently, not drown or fade, just enough to help you stay. If you let me be wind, I'll pass through your door, carry your quiet and ask for no more. I'll write you in patterns the leaves repeat, and hum your name beneath my feet. You don't need to say you feel it too. I'll still move soft around you. Let me be rain when the heat feels tight. I'll cool your hands without a fight. I won't thunder or chase your sleep, just enough so your heart can keep. Not every love has to be loud. Some bloom slow in a softer sound. So let me be rain if you don't know yet. I'll fall and wait without regret. And if you turn and find me near, know I was always meant to be here. Know I was always meant to be here. I told myself you were still here, but saying that won't make it clear. You stopped asking, I stayed loud. I called it space, you called it proud. I waited weeks, you stayed away. I said we're just let go, and I knew it but didn't show. I know now you were gone long before I said don't run. You moved slow but meant goodbye, and I stayed to ask you why. I know now, but then I tried. I said it's me, you didn't deny. I shrank myself to fit your sky. You gave silence, I called it kind. You drifted off, I closed my mind. You were cruel, but weren't there, and I kept loving the empty chair. I know now you were gone when I held on too long. You were done but stayed polite. I made a home from one good night. You never said it straight to me, but silence always finds a key. I know now, and that's enough. Not every break needs something tough. You were quiet, I was loud, and neither one said it out loud. You said we'd figure it out, but you were already halfway out. I saw it in the way you stopped reaching for my hand. You smiled like you didn't lie, but your eyes couldn't hold mine. I knew it in the quiet when you didn't ask me to stay. You never needed words to hurt, you just needed silence first. You knew, and you let me love you anyway. You knew, and you watched me break each day. You kissed me, knowing it was the end, but you didn't say a single thing. You knew, and you let me sing alone. You laughed at all my fears, then left me crying in the rear view. Your jacket's still on my chair, but you never looked back here. I waited by the door, thought maybe you'd turn around, but your silence but you needed me to feel strong. You left me without saying a word, and still I wrote you into every song. You knew, but you never chose me. I thought you were choosing me the way I was choosing you. You held my hand but looked away. You smiled, but only on the surface. I told myself this is love, but love should never feel like guessing. You said the right things at the wrong times, and I listened like they still meant something. You made it feel like almost was enough, like silence could speak louder than touch. I wanted what it could have been, but now I'm holding what it wasn't. I gave you every soft part, but you only noticed the shape of my shadow. I asked if you were happy. You said you don't need to worry. You didn't break me, you just let me believe you could stay. You made it feel like we were almost real, like closeness could come without meaning. I stayed for what it could have been, but now I'm walking away from what it wasn't. I still pause at your contact in my phone. Don't delete it, just scroll past and move on. Your shirt's still here, I pretend not to see, but it's folded too neat to forget what we used to be. Some nights I sleep but not through. Some songs still sound like you, and I still flinch when someone laughs the way you did. So check the back of every cafe, hoping you might have walked in. And it hurts in the quiet where no one knows your name, but I whisper it soft like a prayer I can't explain. You're still the ache after your name. I don't wear red since that one date. You said it made me look brave. Now every mirror feels like a dare to be fine while you're not there. They say the almost like a crime. And I still flinch when someone laughs the way you did. Still check the back of every cafe, hoping you might have walked in. And it hurts in the quiet where no one says your name. But I whispered soft like something I can't tame. You're still the ache after your name. You didn't leave. I let you, and that feels different. I stopped asking if you'd change, because the answer was always in the way you paused. You kissed me like a habit, and I stayed like it meant something. Wasn't loud, but it hurt like it was. I let you, not because I stopped loving, but because I started loving myself more. And sometimes quiet choices save the most noise. I still hear your laugh in certain songs, but it doesn't shake me anymore. I folded every version of us and left it in a drawer. I no longer open. You weren't cruel, just careless, and I was careful for too long. I let you without burning what we had, and that feels like forgiveness without a scene. This is me walking out without slamming anything. You didn't leave. I let you. You didn't leave. I let you. The kitchen light was too bright, so I sat in the dark with your sweater on. You said love was simple. I think you meant it was simple for you. You left your mug by the sink, still half full, still lukewarm, like the way you kissed me when your mind was somewhere else. My phone lights up at 3 a.m., but it's just the rain hitting glass. I don't check it anymore, but I still hope it's your name. I remember the weight of minutes after you left, how it filled up the whole damn room. I'm not trying to hold on, but some things don't leave just because we do. The chair you always sat in, tilted back, one leg broken. I never fixed it, like I never fixed us. You said take care instead of goodbye, and that made it worse somehow. Like you planned it, like I wasn't supposed to notice. I walk past the coffee shop we left. They changed the paint last week, but the crack on the wall is still there. And for some reason, that's what hurts the most. You didn't slam the door, you just closed it like a habit. Quiet, final, like we never even started. I don't hate you, that's the worst part. I still flinch when I say your name. You were a scar I kept picking, hoping the pain would mean something. You loved me like a mirror, just enough to make me disappear. And it's funny how I stayed for every word you never said. You cut too clean, no mess, no sound, but I bled for weeks, and now I stand with nothing loud, just air and empty sheets. I forgave you not because you earned it, because I needed to leave. I see you in the quiet of songs I can't skip, but I breathe through them now without breaking every bit. Maybe you never meant to hurt me, maybe you did, but either way, I lived. You cut too clean, no war, no sound, just goodbye in a blink. And I carry what you left, but it no longer sinks. I forgave you not because it's fair, but because it's done. And now I'm gone. I didn't cry, not where you could see it. You never asked, but I would have told you. All the ways you lived in me without knowing it. You said I was quiet, but I was loud in all the ways that mattered. I loved you in silence, in every pause you didn't notice. And when you left, you took nothing, but it still felt like losing everything. I made space for your forgetting. You made peace with not remembering me at all. I don't hate you, but I don't carry you anymore. I loved you in silence, and that's the loudest I've ever been. Oh, so when you wonder why I stopped trying, it's because I did for so long and you never heard it. I was quiet, but I was full.